I can see the top of your head there. Area they're from. I'm guessing Vancouver area. This camera's not going to be 100% level, but we'll make do. Alright, this is Nolan, passes it up. I gotta relearn all these numbers again. Sorry. This is Reese with the puck through the center into their zone. Tried to dangle around. Nolan. Junior Tigers are going to pass that puck up the boards. That's stopped by, I think, Declan. Nolan going behind the net. Woo! That's super close, right? Ryland save. Reese passes it over. It's Desmond, I think. Shot on net. Pad save. Junior Tigers are going to take it behind their net. Trying to pass up the boards, but that's Sutter. And shot on, not sure who that was, the shot on. I think that was Kane. Puck goes around behind the Junior Tigers net. They're bringing it back then behind the net again. That's Kane with the body. Kane with the puck. Puts it back to... This is Caleb. It's going in at the body. Junior Tigers are going to pass it up. Coming through neutral. Dumping in behind our net. Tried to make that pass to Hunter. Couldn't connect it. Puck goes around behind our net again. Chase is at the boards here. That's Brandon. Trying to dangle around. He's going to come up. He passed it up to Hunter. But Junior Tigers were there to stop that. Shot on net. Pad save. That was by Hunter. Declan, I believe, kept it in. Hunter's going to go for it in the corner. Caleb's also there. Caleb chasing that puck behind the net. Oh, that's Brandon. Tried to get it in front of the net. Shot just wide. Hunter tried to get a second shot in, but it went a little bit wide again. Okay, so this is Declan, I believe. Let me double check. Yep. Tigers. Oop. Shot just high. Try and fix this angle here a bit. Wow. We're gonna dump it in, and it's gonna be an icing. I won't be able to get this level for both sides, so I'm trying my best to go in the center. It's gonna be a little bit off kilter for one of the sides. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna take me a couple minutes here to get used to everyone's numbers and names again. So taking center, I believe, was Rhett. This is Chase with the puck. Tried to pass it up to Rhett, but this is, I think that's Reese that was chasing after it. Shot, save, Rylan. Rhett passes up the boards. It's going to go across. Chase, oh, no, that would be Desmond that kept it in. Reese passed it up to Sutter, I believe. Oh, no, that's not Sutter. That's right. Desmond on the chase. Shot, pad, save, Rylan. Another save. They're poking away at it. So we have a new feature to test out today. We have the instant replay. So you guys will get to see it again, hopefully, if we get goals here. We've got Kane on center. I think Sutter's out there. I'm trying to see the other number. Shot didn't make it to the net. That was Blake. This is Sutter, and there's going to be a penalty coming up here for the Tigers. So we'll have our first power play. So our power play line out there right now is going to be Kane center. We've got Blake to the opposite side. Closest to us is Sutter. We've got Nolan and Declan on defense. So Kane with that face-off. The Tigers win it. Puck goes behind their net. Ooh, I think that was Sutter taken down behind. Kane looking for his pass. He's going to pass back to Nolan. It sneaks just out. So Nolan's going to look for a pass. He's going to skate around behind the net to reset. Oh, Tigers are on it. Pass makes it up to Kane. Across to Sutter. Sutter's going to skate in. Passed it wide. Cross. Oh, I don't think that puck made it to the net. Puck's right in front of the net, and it's scooped away by the Tigers. Kept in by Declan. Fighting for that puck. He's taken down. Kane with it. Passed it across. Didn't make it to Nolan. Nolan's going to take the puck, and they're going to reset. He's going to pass it up to Kane. Kane's going to pass it wide to Caleb. Caleb comes in and taken at the boards. Oh, and Brandon with the puck. Skating around behind. He's looking for the pass. Brandon's still with that puck. He's passed it over to Chase. Caleb tried to poke it in front of the net, but goalie was there. So we are still in the first period. It's 0-0. We got about 9 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first period. We've got Rhett taking center. Rhett passed it back to Desmond. Desmond's going to pass it back to Chase, I believe. Shot, pad save. Oh! Reese was there, but just wasn't able to get on the puck there. Junior Tigers. Right back up to Rhett. Across to Desmond. That's Reese. Back here is Dante. Their penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Desmond at the boards. Rhett with the puck. Passes across. Over to Reese. Dante chips it back. Junior Tigers, and they weren't able to get that shot off. Now the shot comes in, saved by Ryland. Okay, so we've got Kane taking face off. I see Blake is out there closest to us. Far side there is Declan. Shot coming in, glove save, Ryland. He's going to hold on to it. So again, same lineup out there. Blake, Jackson, Sutter. Kane is taking face off.
Hey, remember about the simple attack, right?
Okay. This Declan passes up the boards. Jackson passes across to Declan. Declan's going to go back across to Sutter. Sutter going to pass it up. Kane's coming in. Shot. I think it was off like a shoulder or something. Fighting for the puck at the boards. Blake passes it up. Tries to make it to Sutter. Gets through. Okay. Puck comes out into our zone. Puck didn't make it through to the net. Shot. I don't know if that was post, I think. Kane. Through. Junior Tigers with that puck. They're going to skate in. Try to go between our defense, but they're not having it. Oh! Ryland there. Good save. Oh, God. Okay, so we've got Brandon taking face off, I believe. Caleb's out there. Hunter's there. Nolan and Chase, I think. Okay, Brandon going behind the net. He's going to pass it up. Junior Tigers with the puck. This is Chase. Caleb trying to poke it through. Puck goes back into our zone. No icing. Chase takes it behind the net. Passes it up to Caleb. Caleb passes it back to Chase. This is Brandon, and it is offside. Alright. So face-off is going to be just outside their zone. Oh, this is super sideways on the screen.
You guys have been something. That's exactly what
Alright. So on face-off, we got Rhett taking the face-off. I think Reese is closest to us here. Oh, Junior Tigers with that puck. Going to go on in a breakaway. They aren't able to get hold of that puck. It kind of stays just out of their reach, so no shot through. We're going to pass across. This is Desmond. Shot, glove save. Oh my goodness. Alright, so face off again is going to be Rhett and Desmond. Okay, Rhett's going to take the face off. We've got Sutter and Desmond out there, and then on the defense we've got Dante, and I couldn't see Who's on the other side? The other side, I think, is Wyatt. Here's Wyatt. Wyatt tries to chip it back up to Rhett. Wyatt. Puck gets to the Junior Tigers. They're going to skate through the neutral and into our zone and across. Tried to dangle. They dangled around. Ryland there to stop that. And he kind of gets it smushed between his legs. Okay, so we got full changes coming up here, both teams. Kane on the face-off. You see Sutter's on the opposite side. Junior Tigers with the puck. They're going to dangle around. Nolan chips it up. Sutter. Blake is going to pass it across to Declan. Declan brings it up the boards here. Doesn't make it through traffic. Oh, Junior Tigers shot wide, high and wide. They keep it in. Shot doesn't make it through. So this is Blake. Gonna pass it across. Ooh, Junior Tigers there stop that pass to Sutter. Okay. Blake chips it in for Caleb. Caleb's gonna chase it. Oh, goodness. Boy. Brandon with the puck, skating it in. Shot off the blocker. Brings it back in front. Hunter, I think might have got a little chip on it. I'm not sure, but goes wide.
Pitch.
That's Dante across to Chase. Here comes the puck beside us, and this is Chase chasing it, but that is missing. So we're gonna get a change. Full change. We've got Rhett out there for center, and we've got Desmond, number 6, 22. No, that's 72. That's Reese out there. Jackson's on defense with Declan. Boy, Junior Tigers. We're gonna bring that up the board. Gonna come in. No icing. Ooh, smushed at the boards. Puck shot off the pad. Ryland save. We're gonna pass it up. Doesn't connect. Jackson skating behind our net. He's gonna turn around, go back to Reese. Jackson again is gonna go for that puck. He's gonna pass it to the other side this time. Puck stays in our zone. Jackson again gonna go behind the net. Tried to chip it up to Reese. Yeah, Reese with the puck. He's going across. Junior Tigers are coming in. Shot doesn't make it to Ryland. I think that was Declan there that stopped it with his stick. Passing wide up to Desmond. Shot redirected by the goalie. Okay, coming in, dangling around, doesn't make it, taken down. Junior Tigers try to pass it back in front, but we've got, I don't know what's going on here, but lots of bodies falling. Okay, so face off. I think that's Kane. I see Chase out there. And Nolan's out there. This is Sutter. Oh, shot. Oh, it's loose. Everyone's digging away at it. More pushing. So we're gonna try that face off again. So we've got again Kane on face off. Far side there's Nolan. I think Sutter's over here. Can't see the other numbers. They didn't like that change. Okay, they're good with it. Alright. Kane taking the face off. Nolan passes it up to Blake. Blake's gonna pass it across, but the Junior Tigers grab it. They don't manage to get in. Puck going into our zone and around behind. Ryland's going to slow it down for Kane. He's going to, oh no, that's Chase. Chase is going to skate it up. Passes it over. Blake. Blake's going to chip it in and Junior Tigers pass it across the other side. They're trying to pass it up the boards, but it gets stopped there by, I think that's Nolan. We got Nolan, Caleb, and Kane over there. Chase went for that pinch. Oh, we're over here. Blake passes it up. Caleb. Puck's going to come all the way back here. Wyatt's going to go for it. He's going to skate around behind our net. Passes it across. Doesn't make it through to Brandon. Hunter. Passing it back. They're going to turn around and put it right back up to Caleb. Caleb's going to skate it in. Puck goes out. And all the way down for an icing. So again, we're in the first period. We are 12 seconds left in this first period. Score is still 0-0. We got Rhett taking the face off. I see Declan out there for defense. Nolan's for defense. Sutter. Oops. Alright, puck goes around on the other side. Declan stops it, puts it around back and to the opposite side. Reese is going for it in the corner. And that is it for the first period. Alright, so we got like a minute or so. I'm gonna put it on mute just because we're like right here, close to the bench, and I just don't want to listen in on people, so. Actually, I don't think you guys can even hear anything anyways. They're not talking super loud. But. Alright, so pretty evenly matched game so far. No score. We got 15 minutes in this second period. I really want to test out our instant replay function, so I'm hoping we get a goal in this period. Maybe a couple. Okie dokie, here we go. Second period. Alright, so our starting lineup out here is Desmond, Nolan, Rhett, Reese, and Declan. So taking that center is going to be Rhett. Reese with that puck. He's going to pass it across to Nolan. The Junior Tigers are able to get in there. Shot goes around the back. Can't see who's at the corner. This is Nolan. Skates it up. Passes it across. Just doesn't connect with Rhett's stick. Going around behind their net. Rhett was going in the corner here. He managed to stop that pass. Shot comes in. Stick save by the goalie. Passing it back to Declan. Shot. Traffic. It was blocked. They're going to skate. Pass. Declan with the puck. He's going to pass across to Nolan. And he's going to bump it up the boards. But the Junior Tigers were there to grab it.
Come on, guys, let's get aggressive.
So this is Rhett that poked it away. Shot goes in and it's covered by the goalie. So we got a full change here, both sides. Kane's going to be taking the face off. Chase is out there. Dante's out there. Blake and Sutter. So Chase on center. Mixed draw or whatever they call it. Junior Tigers come out with it. They're going to chip it into our zone. Dante stops that. And it's chipped into our zone, going around behind the net. Ryland's going to slow that down for Dante, I think it was. Kane passes it up to Blake, but the Tigers are there to keep it in. Goes around behind again, bumped up. Pinned at the board, so you can't really see that. There's a couple yellows in there. That's Kane.
We gotta talk.
Kane passes up to Sutter. Sutter's gonna pass it wide across to Blake. Blake's going after it. He's gonna pass it across to Kane, but it's broken up by the Tigers. They're gonna chip it past into our zone. Shot high and across. Blake. Oh, tried to get it up to Kane. They're going to skate it up. Right in. Ryland. Oh, goal. I'm not going to replay that one. So we'll just have to score one of our own to match that. And I'll replay ours. Okay, so this is still a tight game. We've got second period, 12 minutes, 21 seconds left. Score is now 1-0 for the Junior Tigers. Brandon taking that face off. He's passing it back. That was Jackson that passed it up to Caleb. Caleb's going to chip it into their zone. Hunter's chasing it. Passes right in front. Caleb isn't able to keep that puck on his stick. Caleb, back to Brandon. Brandon taking it down. They chip it past into our zone. This is Declan. Yeah, Declan's at the boards and Brandon's at the boards. Hunter passes back again to Declan. Hunter across. Gonna go to Caleb. Caleb's, as the player was falling, it hit their skate. So we're going back for Jackson. Back. He's gonna pass it up. Caleb across to Brandon, wasn't able to get the stick on it good. Declan. Skating it up. Into their zone. Hunter tries to snag it. Rhett is going to skate around, put it in front, right up to Caleb. Nolan was right center. Caleb had a pass. Nolan's going to try to take a shot, and they cover it up. Oh, or... Boy. So taking face off is going to be Rhett. Over at the boards here is Desmond, and far side is Reese, I believe. Nolan's closest to us for defense, and Chase. Rhett, trying to get that puck. Rhett going up the boards. Ooh, that's a much at the boards there, and Rhett slowed that shot down in front of the net. He's going to turn around and shoot it. All right, puck goes into our zone behind the net, and it is icing. My goodness, I don't know if my commentating actually helps anyone. And the worst is when they use it for video review and then I have to listen to myself talk again. That's awesome. Okay, so Kane's going to be center. I see Dante out there and Wyatt and I think Blake. Junior Tigers passing up the boards. Dante's there to keep. Oh, it goes just out of their zone. Tigers. Whoop. Dante is going to skate around, passes up, makes it to the Junior Tigers, and they shoot it wide. Sutter. Breakaway. Oh, shot in the chest. Save. Goalie. With some pushing. Okay, so we got some penalties coming up. Match penalties, is that what they call it? When both of them are going to get a penalty. So still 5 on 5. 4 on 5 on 5. There we go. Okay, taking center is going to be Brandon. See Declan out there, Blake, Nolan. Got Sutter that got that quick. Oh, jeez. That was not nice. So they're giving him a penalty for that. Well, I don't know why Sutter's going to. I don't know if there was some chitter chatter, but I don't know. So I think we're still. So now we're still 5 on 5, and we got 2 players on each side in the penalty box. Change is consulting to find out what Sutter's penalty was, I guess. We got 9 minutes, 36 seconds left here in the second period. Okay. Brandon with that center, passes it back to Declan. Declan, block shot. Nolan. Shot back to the defense, coming in. Ryland, chest save. Alright, so we're going to leave that same line out there. Brandon, I think it is. Oh, geez. Oh, shot kind of redirected in front there, but it didn't make it through the net. I hope it's not blurry. I'm not really watching the screen super well because my old eyes need to see the players in front of me without the screen. Oh, shot in, but it's saved by the goalie. That was Hunter, I believe, that took that shot. Brandon chips that puck behind. Hunter's chasing at it there. He's going to pass it up, but it makes it to the Tigers player. Caleb keeps it in. He's going to go back around behind their net again. They pass it, but it's going to go all the way into our zone. Ryland's going to move. Oh, woo. Didn't make it through. Oh, I thought I silenced my phone. Apparently I did not. My apologies. Junior Tigers shot that's saved by Ryland. Jackson behind the net. He's going to pass it up to Desmond. Shot blocked. But they tried to get it into the... They didn't actually get that second shot in. They're going to pass it across to the defense. Shot. There's some traffic. I think Ryland still had a piece off his stick. Again, passing it in front. No one else is there, though, so Desmond is going to pass it up. Caleb takes him down in center. Cross to Desmond. Shot. Oh, post! Rhett. Deacon around. Oh, almost got through there to Reese.
Hard play. Hard play.
So I see Brandon right here. Reese is going for that puck. Jackson shot behind the net. Brandon's going to scoop it up, pass it up to Chase. Chase is going to take a shot in. Blake's going to chase it. Back to Brandon. Brandon tried to get it in front. This is Reese. Going to go back. Jackson. Shot just a little wide. Puck's going to come into our zone. Jackson's chasing it down. Skating it up the boards. All the way into their zone. Behind their net. Passes it back. I think that was Chase that kept it in. Into our zone. I don't know who that was. Dante. Chase shot, chest save. They're going to turn, scoop that rebound away from the net. Rhett tried to pass across to Hunter. Wasn't able to get that shot through. Wyatt. Rhett tried to dangle around. Shot didn't make it through to the front. Puck gets chipped back into our zone, and it's going to be no ice. Hunter. Caleb passes across to Hunter. He does manage to grab it. He's going to skate through. Shot, save, stick save, I believe. Another shot, doesn't make it through this time. They've stopped that in front. Caleb's chasing the, Nolan's chasing the puck. Oh, goodness. Okay, so, Tigers. Oh, I think that's a helmet save by Ryland. Gonna pass right in front. Shot goes a little bit wide. Tigers are gonna take another shot. It goes wide again.
Let's go, dig in.
Nolan with that puck. He's gonna pass it up. Caleb, I believe, to Hunter. Hunter passes it across Desmond. Shot, blocker, save. So got lots of shots going on now, so that's good. Hopefully one of these are going to make it through. Reese. This is Brandon skating it back in. Shot right in front, but Chase couldn't get his stick on it. Reese keeps it in. Tigers stop that. They're gonna pass it back to Chase. Over to Lake, I think that was. Kept at the line here. Brandon tried to get it back in front. And it's gonna be icing. So we've got, it looks like it's run time. I haven't been paying attention, but we've got 3 minutes left in the second period here. Oh, I totally forgot to put the score up there. Oops. That's silly of me. I got real excited here about, my instant replay, and I totally forgot. Maybe I thought in my mind if I don't put it up there, it doesn't actually count as a goal, but no, it is 1-0 for the Tigers. I didn't see what happened down here. Parents are not happy with something that happened at the boards here. Game's definitely more physical than some of the games last weekend. Jackson is going to pass it back to Sutter. Jackson passes up to Sutter. Kane's going to try and chip it up. Lake's over there too. They're going to dump it into our zone. No ice. Action at the boards. Boys like that. They're going to keep it in. Deke around. Passes in front. Traffic. Ryland covers it. And he says, I don't like you guys with your sticks here. So. Okay, minute 50. It is not run time. He must have just forgot to stop at that the other time I looked. What? Yeah, what is that? Whatever. Okay, so... Kane is getting a penalty, so we're going to go on... we're going to be shorthanded here for 2 minutes. The rest of this second period. Walking the line, passing it across. Oh. Shot, save, Ryland. My OCD or whatever is really having a hard time with this sideways view for you guys, but I'm going to try and get over it. So they're going to collect the puck, and then they're skating around behind their net. Nolan's going to keep it in. Smush at the boards here. I think that was Desmond. I'm not sure. Yeah. Tigers with that puck. They're going to pass really wide. Oh, good. We have a high guy here. I think this is Declan that manages to stop that from making it through. Good stick. Pass is going to go back to their defense. They're going to make a weak pass, and Declan's going to collect it. We tried to make that pass, but they were able to get in the middle of it. It's offside. Oh, we're at 1:45. I've heard from someone that there is an elementary school watching. I can't remember which one, but Caleb's elementary school is watching. That is very exciting. Hopefully we can get a goal for you here. Hunter is taking the face off. Hunter fans tries to deke around, but the Tigers come up with it. Shot goes across the front. Hunter's going to chip it up the boards. We are still short-handed here. 20 more seconds on the penalty. And 8 seconds left in the period. Dante tries to go just in the nick of time. Okay, so we're going into the final period here. We're going to start it shorthanded for only the 9 seconds. The score is 1-0 for the Tigers, so we can get it back here. Really want to try out my new replay function, so fingers crossed for a goal. So we have Kane taking center, Sutter and Blake are on other sides. Defense pairing is going to be Declan and Jackson. Oh, sorry, Kane is in the box still. He's got 9 seconds left. So Blake is taking center. Sutter's closest to us. Alright, Sutter's going to chase after that puck. They're bringing it into our zone. Coming, deeks around. Shot in. Bar down. I believe that's the terminology. So that was a quick goal here. Still got 14 minutes. Oh, let's add this goal before I forget. 14 minutes, 48 seconds left. We're going to try this again. This time it's going to be Kane taking center. Kane is going to dump it in. Sutter's going for it. Back to Kane. They're going to skate it in. Shot saved by off the dangler of his mask there. Another shot, glove save. Ryland, he's getting his work in again. All right, we're gonna have a full change both sides. All right, Rat taking face off. Got Chase on one side. Nolan's out there. Reese is out there, and I'm not sure who the other D is. All right. Tigers with that puck. They're going to pass it back to their defense. Shot. Traffic doesn't make it through to the front. They're going to try and sneak it in, but Ryland covers it. The other one out there is Desmond. Right with the face-off. Tigers pass it back and over to their second D. Reese chips it up. Nolan's gonna pass it walk, and it goes in. Reese is chasing after it behind the net. They're gonna skate it in. Passes it across the center, but they aren't able to connect that pass. Reese scoops it up. Gonna pass it across, but does get their sticks in there. Rhett. Junior Tigers are trying to pass it to center, but they don't really have a guy there. It's gonna go back into neutral, and they're gonna regroup. We got a big change here. Shot skates right in and around Ryland. Okay, so we've got Brandon's going to take center, Hunter's far side, and Sutter's closest to me here on defense is Declan and Dante. Hunter with that puck. Sutter right at the boards. Brandon right gonna body at the boards. They're gonna pass it across. And they're gonna chip it in. Gonna go behind our net, and Declan is there to collect. Declan's gonna skate across. And into their zone. Shot, blocker, save. Puck goes around behind the net. They collect it. Oh, sorry. Declan passing it up. Their defense, it was redirected there, but Ryland's there to stop that. They called it out. 0 late. Okay, so we've got Kane on center. Puck goes back. Tigers are going to take a shot, blocker save. The high guy. Reese with the body, and Nolan is going to chase after it. Kane is going to dig in there with him. It pokes out, and Kane's going to scoop it back. Reese up and got up front still. Body in. That was Kane with the hit. Oh, but something happened over here. I don't know if it was. I guess it was that body. Oh no, they're getting a penalty too. So there must have been some shoving after the hit. I don't know. I didn't see it. 11 minutes, 22 seconds left in this period. We got match penalties here, so it's still 5-on-5. Rhett taking center. Sutter's out there. I think that's Nolan. He's going to try to pass across. Nolan, again, shot blocked. Stopped. Shot comes in, that's a save. Okay, so Rhett taking center, Sutter's still out there, and Desmond is on the other side. Declan and Jackson are on defense. Jackson with the puck. Shot. Oh, right in front. Oh, I think there was one shot that made it through, but it was pad save. Desmond up to Rhett. Rhett up to Sutter. Shot, glove save. Ryland with a late windmill. Chip on that cord, that'd be bad. Rhett was on that face-off. Jackson is skating behind. Puck's gonna go back into their zone. No icing. Tigers come in, they're going to pass across. Shot high. They're going to pass it towards the net. Across in front of the net. Caleb with that puck. Jackson puts it deep. Caleb's chasing after that puck behind the net. Misses. They're gonna come in. Reese is back checking. Scooped away by Wyatt. Blake. Brandon at the boards. Wyatt keeps that puck in. It's going to go around the other side. It's Caleb, I think, at the boards. Shot. Dante thought about it, but Wyatt tries for it, but it's blocked. Puck gets through. Lost track of the puck here. There we are. Okay. Shot deflected by Riley's stick. Held at the line. Shot glove. Oh, they thought he was on top of it, but I guess he wasn't. So, quick whistle. So, 8 minutes, 21 seconds left. Rat taking center. Nolan's on that far side there. Desmond is number 6. We're going to skate around looking for a pass. Reese at the boards. Oh, couldn't get there with Desmond. Nolan kept that puck in. Okay, puck behind their net. They're gonna try to go. Nolan up, stick off of Desmond's stick. Holy man. My words might come, it just might take like 10 extra seconds to actually talk about what I was trying to say. Alright, so it's passed up here. Rhett is going to skate it in. Sutter's going to come in. Shot, a save by goalie. Kept in by Nolan. Smushed at the boards. Oh, tried to redirect there to Sutter. They're going to chip it past. And it's going to be icing. So, we've got Kane taking center. He's talking with Sutter there. Defense, we got Jackson and Chase, and I think that is Blake on the other forward. Blake takes. Kane's using body at the boards. Tigers come in, and they have to skate back out. Kane picks it up, skating in. He's going to chip it past everyone. Chase Gonna pass it up, and Sutter's gonna dump it in, and they're gonna change. So I think this is Chase here. No, that was Kane. It's hard, especially when their jerseys are tucked in. Chase is here stopping it at the boards. Shot doesn't get through. It was blocked by a player's stick. They're going to dump it deep, and they're going to change. Chase using his body to stop that. Brandon's coming in to help. Brandon at the boards. Kayla tried to pass up to Brandon. Shot saved by Rylan. Desmond. He's going to stop and take a shot. Glove save. Brandon at the boards. Tigers come out with it. They're going to pass across, and they're going to come in. Blocker save, Rylan. Wyatt's Declan passes up the board to Kayla. We got 5 minutes here. Looks like I don't know if this is okay. Sorry, he had his hand up. I was trying to figure out if it was penalty or if it was going to be icing, but neither. Tigers are in our zone. They're going to take a high shot. Shot, pass right in front, but he wasn't able to get his stick on it. Blake with the puck. He's going to skate around behind. He's going to try to pass it up. Tigers skate in, shot, goes across. Go! Shot. They tried to pass to the front, didn't connect. Kane. Across to Blake. Blake up the boards, but Tigers are there to collect it. They're going to chip it up. Shot covered by Rylan. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left in the third period here. Oh yeah, Kane's going to take the face off. Desmond is on one side. Far side over there is Chase on defense. A little shot save, Rylan. Traffic in front, puck's behind the net. Tigers going to pass it back to their defense. And up, it's offside. We're going to leave the same line out there. So we've got Kane, center, Sutter's closest to us on forward, and Desmond on the far side. Sutter's chasing after that puck. Oops, loses the stick. Sutter, Desmond. Oh, Kane was almost there. Kane back. Cross, it goes off. So they have to regroup, recollect, whatever. They're going to tried to pass it up to Desmond, but now it's icing. Or offside. Center, yeah. Offside. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left. Oh, all the way down. Brandon, center. shot comes in, gloves or chest save got Ryland. And they're making sure no one's going to touch it. So same line, Brandon taking center. Tigers with that puck, passing it across. Puck's behind our net. Tigers have it. They're gonna try and sneak it around, but there's a penalty coming up here for us. Yeah, they're gonna have an extra player here. Oh no, they call it down. And maybe 2 penalties? I'm not sure. So we have 2 going off. We have Brandon and Dante are going off. So we are going to have on our penalty kill line Declan, Jackson. Oh, maybe. Oh, someone's going off the ice. Okay, so our line out there is going to be Jackson, Declan, and Rhett. So Rhett's going to take the center. We show a 2-minute and a 4-minute up there. Minute 50 seconds left. They're going to pass it back. Shot saved by Ryland. Jackson with that. Another save. Oh, goodness. That all. He had it off and go off his chest. It kind of bounced down right beside that line, but it was scooped away. Tigers are going to come back in. Passing it back. Shot redirected by the player right in front. So we're going to be on 5-on-4 here. Minute 14 seconds left. So we have Desmond taking center. Reese is closest to us. We've got Wyatt and Chase out there as well. That's Wyatt that dumped it in to their zone. They're going to chase after it. Reese stops that pass. Reese still going after it. They managed to get through. They weren't able to make that shot. It kind of fanned on it. I think Ryland had a save there. Shots coming in and off his pad/glove. He covered it.
Yeah,
I didn't get to try out my fancy replay option. I think I jinxed it. I think this is my fault because I was really wanting to use this replay function, and that's why we didn't score a goal. Alright. Sutter's gonna go after it. Oops, puck goes into our bench. $30 seconds left. Kane's taking center. We've got Sutter out there and Chase and Wyatt, I think. Sutter with the puck. Tries to get past. Isn't able to get past. Tigers coming in, trying to deke around there. We're having none of it, and we're going to dump it out. 12 seconds left. They're going to pass it up. I went to double check my score compared to theirs. It was already. Okay, so final score was 4-0 for the Tigers. And we do have another game today. I honestly can't remember what time. I think it's later this evening. I want to say after dinner. I don't know if they're going to be doing MVP and Heart and Hustle, so I'll stay tuned if they are. I hope it's nice and sunny wherever you are. And maybe next game that we can try out that replay option.
No, he's laughing.
Okay, so looks like we got MVPs here. And Heart and Hustle. Or maybe it's MVP. Okay, for us. Wyatt. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. And again, we didn't have to stop the place. That's awesome. You know, silver lining is the app seems to be doing what I wanted it to do. And we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.